And the runner stays where he is. Ruth stands at first with one out. Swing and a pop-up. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's two down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Higashioka. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now first and second with two outs. Save!
No,
and the go-ahead runs at third.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Marcell Ozuna swings through it for strike one. Beltran on the move, drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's Nicholas Castellanos. On the ground, Vientos. One up, one down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Busch. Late swing, foul to the left. Eckersley, a 6'2" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
There you
Busch
go.
checks his swing, appeal to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Swing and a ground ball. And a couple of quick outs.
Although we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand, the way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. He goes down looking. Back here in L.A., and here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Into the outfield, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And that one fouled off. Pasquantino on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2, but he's back in time. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. And now it's Mark Vientos. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Beltran drifts towards it. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Foul ball there. That's a laser base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
He was all over that.
day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip, I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop your.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York going up against Milwaukee. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the right fielder, Babe Ruth. And that one misses up and in. And this one is off and running. Hoskins steps on the bag. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's Mookie now.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swanson zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And they put the tag on him. That's the third. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Jose Leclerc.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And that is out of play. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. Runner on the go. Line drive, base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. The run scores from third, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So up next, Don Baylor. This to third, Vientos. Tosses to first. That's the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Suarez back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That's to third. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. This looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay.
Safe.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Sliced hard but foul. To third, Devers. Throws to first in time. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Swung on, belted. Charleston on his horse. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And in its second with an RBI double.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Mark Vientos in the box now. Takes strike one. Now one
ball,
miss.
one strike.
Snap throw. Snaps it to third. Charleston on its second with two down. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. The batter now will be Will Smith. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front.
This one is crushed. And it's going to go. Oscar Charleston with a no-doubt home run. And they lead it. It's 3-1. This is Bryson Stott. That one the other way. That's a hit.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really...
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Whoa, save! Base knock center field. Stop. Around third. The relay. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play. Runner in scoring position. No outs. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Line to left. Makes the catch for the out. So the batting order turns over. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumping, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep,
one strike.
took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
This to center field. Charleston. Long run on his horse. Base hit and a run in to score. Relay throw to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Tap back to the mound. Fired to second, but not in time at first. He's safe. The inning is still alive and the run scores. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Chisholm makes the play. And on to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Smoked on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now Babe Ruth 0 for 1 so far. And that's off
that's inside.
the inside edge. 1-0. And another ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's Betts. Grounded out his first time. Grounder might be 2. They get 1. Back to first, double play. And that's the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game.
bolsillos llenos, siento como un buster, todas me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, pa' su postre, entre el dueño de la aldea, mi mensaje me pega, vuela en mi dinero. Yo no soy Shalom, no imaginas lo que te espera, entre el dueño de la aldea, mi mensaje me pega, vuela en mi dinero. Yo no soy Shalom, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos. Cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio, lealtad siempre promete, me espera. Gamaliel, International Flow. John Gama, dándole la mata. Desde el valle las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que les está dando vértigo. Viendo para acá arriba.
When I first met you, baby, everything I knew wasn't any brighter than a shade of blue. Your blue eyes and brown hair, how could I resist the color of your stare? It doesn't compare. Times were better when I still there. I was better when I was still there. Oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down when I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. But now my heart is torn between the rose and the thorn. Yeah, times were better when I was still there. When I was still there. Now we're swimming the oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. The water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. Oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. Water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime. I won't be running out anytime. I won't be running out anytime soon.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. Yeah, we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, you say one goes where I kiss you in the door. Maybe we find each other somewhere. crowd was getting too loud. Screaming now, saying I'm not gonna be the one to pick up your pieces. Tell my life when you need it. Say you blame me for everything when you're leaving. I'm still getting these concussions from my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me tore up, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around you, you're staring at the air. Concussions, throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me tore up, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around you, you're staring at the end.
Militant, back in the booth. This traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it we talk about, we should've called the troops. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant, militant, back in the booth.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you trace your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was one mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So it's mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa's. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game, I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, I got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, ain't I can do. I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back of mine, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Hey, don't go breaking my heart,
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my rhythm, so I can keep running in my mind. Cause we're in love. Now when you provide your family with groceries, is that too much? Too much? Said I love you, babe. Real love, real love. Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family. Oh, baby. education, but I can see right through a powdered face on a painted fool. Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that, yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. Don't worry about people in my face. I hit them with the style and grace, and watch the ankles break. Whoa. I know you wish I would fade away, but I got more to say. Lord, they pray. Ow! Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that, yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news.
And someone's love is someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, wrong, don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gonna end up looking like me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Put in my paces, put on my boots, I tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I did a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. And now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. They're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. They're handing me the keys to the kingdom. I stopped the world. What up, y'all? Yeah. Soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip, he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been on himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swag in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said, bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear. I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about. Some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, swanky, yeah. Before he knew he had a crew that wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Haha, swanky.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, ey, ey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigue, pero como ya no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Ey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me empango, no voy a manchar la off-white. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. the same. I wanna see the lights on. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Baby, I've been asking, begging you for more. 'Cause you just take my breath away. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. You've been my obsession. You're always on my mind. And when I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you.
They will always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes. They will always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today, gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better, gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I can flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned. My homie still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb, you
gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better, gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
My dreams, the green twins with your eyes.
Yeah, I'm saying I just chillin'. Real West Side, Concord. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue, yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors, yeah, pick your favorite, yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor, yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater,
bye hater, bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a Tyler made the block, little snag or two. Auntie in the cockers, no Johnny is the projects, no St. Lucia Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had a booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking nose. First I ever wrote, shorty the whole block posted. Everybody not the vocals, any social I'm posted. I'm like riding, I can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shook. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about them feelings? Come high up the silicone, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the back, chillin' with you, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa, little titty, little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader, I'm not a pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the got the zip out, watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, good, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, now to the trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already. Got them asking how they ain't on already. I'm good. Take it day by day. my vices, money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm
Hop out your feelings, hop out the feelings. Come hop up the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Slide, oh, I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the backyard, chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. You said you don't, but you won't try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I'm hot on asteroid, plus I keep them on me.
Put phase on the beat, I ain't done. You feel me? Hey, bro, let this drive like a bitty, man. Carry my country cousin. Northside St. Louis, all the way down to Dallas, that's how we doing. You feel me? And on my mama told me I'm that shot. Came a long way, Castro Drive, you feel me? Bermuda Road, all that. Northside St. Louis. Right there, I said, you feel me? I made like 70K at the festival, you know what I'm saying? So every time I see that number 70, I just feel blessed, you feel me?
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be, I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist, as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, it was like penicillin, love. My happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth. Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I can tell you where I'm going. I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. Greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis, but now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views. And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal. So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted? I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding. For heavy man, woman, and child, how much can you vow? I vow my life just to live one in harmony now. You crushed a lot of people, keeping their thoughts in captivity. And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy. And let's rejoice where we at. I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in my...
Welcome to Ship It Stadium. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's New York going up against Miami. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we are underway. Swing and a foul out of play. And the pitch. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Juan Soto now. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
This one popped up. Simmons snags it for the second out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. That's a strike. And the count even 1-1. Out to short. Marte sends it across to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mookie Betts will get us started. That one is
One
upstairs.
ball, no strikes.
Turns and fires to Betts. That one fouled off. And now it's even up.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That one ripped. That's back. And out of here. That one felt good, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. This to third. Ramirez sends it to first. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now here is Jose Ramirez. Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Yordan Alvarez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
That's a ball. Outside.
Throw to second, and he's safe. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hard hit left side. The throw to first, and they get the out on Alvarez. Inning over, and it could have been. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. He caught it behind his back. The throw, and they get the out. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And a foul ball. Donaldson goes 6'1". He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a slurve, a forkball. Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ground ball up the middle. Marte on to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Left field. Soto gets under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 away. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Now let's go and light the city
up the middle. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. Got him. 2 down, base is empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Donaldson back to work. Inside.
No, that's inside.
Ball 1.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Out to short, Marte. They get the out on Marte. Stepping in, Jason Varitek.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Beltran puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Walker Jenkins digs in now. The other way, Ramirez. Handles, throws to first, and that is as we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ted Simmons. Slap the other way, foul. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis settles underneath it, and there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Mookie Betts. This one popped up. Ortiz under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And that misses. And that's ball one. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
1-1.
There's a ball. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the fourth. And the batter now, Elly De La Cruz. That misses. Ball one.
1-0.
Popped up. Polanco makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
He's safe.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And
1-0.
ball one. Soto, the runner at second with one away. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1-2.
That's off the mark.
That's a
and
ball.
it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Next to hit, David Ortiz. Grounded out his first time. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Check swing, called strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Trout puts it away, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom four. Down to third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around second is Ramirez. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. Things getting a little messy on the bases. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Double play. What a twin. We go to the top of the fifth, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch misses.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. in time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. One out, base is empty. That one blasted deep to right. Betts ranging back, and it is out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. Here's Ketel Marte. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. And a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Beltran makes his way towards it, reaching down, makes the catch. And now here is Jason Varitek. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Betts under it. And that is that. And we're back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 down, base is empty. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, out towards right center. Tatis makes the play, and that is the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Walker Jenkins. Donaldson back to work. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Hodges flips it behind his back.
No, he beat it.
Back to the top of the lineup, Elly De La Cruz. Now at the plate. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Relay throw. And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Beltran snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Donaldson delivers. And a big swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Runner on the goal. Foul ball still 0-2. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball upright.
Runner goes again. Hammered on a line to the left. Base hit. Caught up now trying to get to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the bottom of the 6th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's New York taking on the Beach. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. That missed by a lot. And we're underway in Baltimore. Up the middle, Robinson throws to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's Juan Soto. He swings and fouls one off. That one inside. Look out.
That's a ball.
One out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Safe at second. One out. Runner at second. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Clark hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. David Ortiz getting ready to hit. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that skips in the dirt. Soto at second with 2 down.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Line drive. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Swing and a miss. Going 1.
0-1.
There's the swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Fires over to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Next pitch inside. 1-2 to count. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Riley Green. Tap foul at the plate. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strike. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Walker Buehler will go back to work. That misses. 1-0. Buehler, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Swing and a ground ball. Robinson whips it to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Jason Varitek will hit next. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the dirt. And here it comes. And that one clips the corner. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. 2-2. Next offering upstairs. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Second inning here. No score. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Clark going back, and it's caught just in front of the wall. Runners tag up from second and third. In from third is the tying run.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Green makes the grab, and that's the third. We head to the bottom of the second. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's
You
0-1.
can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
On the ground at first, Ortiz. He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And down on strike. Back now at Oriole Park. On to the third inning. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto. Hard hit right side. To first.
He's out.
And one away in the top of the third. Here's Jose Ramirez. Fly to center his first time. That one outside.
That's a ball.
And that's
Outside.
ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. In the dirt. And it's 1-1. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers
Outside
there. He's
ball.
looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Squirts away a little bit. Ramirez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner on the move. Look out!
Take your base.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Buehler fires.
1-2.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone now. Here's Yordan Alvarez. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
That one
That's
missing
inside.
inside.
Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Out towards left center. Green on the run. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Max Clark. Arrieta back to work. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring wrong.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. He circles the bases. It's 1-1. Mike Napoli in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that drops in for a strike. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, digging for two. Relay to second. Not in time. It's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the batting order turns over, and now Jackie Robinson. Out to short, De La Cruz. And the throw's offline, safe at third. 2 on, 1 out. J.D. Martinez stands in. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the ground to third, Ramirez. Here's Marte for 1. And that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. That one is downstairs, and that is ball 1. Out towards right center field. Martinez running hard to get it. Nabs it, and there's 2 down. And now Walker Jenkins drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses across to first. Back here in Baltimore. Bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. And a swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's bad. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-1. Here's Shohei Ohtani. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Right side, hard hit. Marte throws to first in time. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And there's a foul ball. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two down, nobody on. Breaks his bat, pops it up. And he's safe at first. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. He's already homered here in this one. Just off the inside edge. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. And now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
And ball
Nope,
four
ball
to
four.
a board.
Take your base.
Now, Mike Napoli.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And it's in time for the third. Back now at Oriole Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Elly De La Cruz. Up the middle. Robinson. Sends it to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter. Juan Soto. 1 for 2. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
0-2.
1 down, base is empty. That misses
1 ball,
the
2
zone.
strikes.
And the count 1-2. Started to go to 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Well struck right field. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. 1 out. Runner at second. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Tying run in scoring position. And we're at the top of the 5th. And the next pitch is way outside. Left center base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Martinez trying to get to it. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Trey Turner now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Gloves it on the dive from his knees. The throw.
No.
Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be.
Runner takes off. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Runner on the go again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. De La Cruz grabs it on the run. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. And now J.D. Martinez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Martinez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Jenkins hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Davis back to work. And there's a ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Go ahead run on base. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Slice the other way and foul. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Late swing, fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Jason Varitek, the next to hit. On the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. That's inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Alvarez, the lead runner at second. Marte on at first with nobody out.
That's a ball.
And that's downstairs. And the count's even at 2-2.
With a lay off that pitch down.
Off the mark there. And a full count now. Foul tip, strike 3. Now it's going to be Walker Jenkins. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming around third is Alvarez. He scores and they have the lead. Green hurries it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Now here is Elly De La Cruz. Swings and misses.
0-1.
0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto. Just off the inside edge. Two on, two outs. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. That misses.
Ball.
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. And he's out on the tag. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. New pitcher now, Matt Strom.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
1 and 2's the count.
1-2.
That's a ball.
That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. That just misses, and it's 1-0.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
2 balls, 1
I
strike.
feel like I've heard that one before. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now let's
Shohei on the go.
See ya. No
and
balls,
that's a stolen
2
base,
strikes.
not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Base hit center field. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score.
huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
In for a strike and 1-1. Man at first, one away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now the count is even.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out. We go to the top of the 7th. And here is Jose Ramirez. Outside.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
1-1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. And Ramirez is set down. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
0-2.
Ripped on a line. And a base hit right there. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes. But found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this.
Turner on to second. They get 1 on to Baylor, and they escape the inning with the double play. Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate, Max Clark. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And he lays down a bunt. And it goes just foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 4-3. A new arm into the game, the righty, Michael Kopech.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
There's a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing, and he went. It's 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Turner, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
1 strike.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Jackie Robinson. Right side. Tatis after it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. Back here in Baltimore, Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And fouled off. In there at the knees for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one not close. And the count is even 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Robinson whips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Jason Varitek digs in now. Just missed.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 4 to a board.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Lifted in the air down the left side. He's under it. Drops into the glove. 2 away. Elly De La Cruz. Getting ready to hit. That one at triple digits.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Not close with that one. And the count even 1-1. And there's a ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a swing and a miss. Bottom of the 8th. And Martinez. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tatis makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Chapman, 37 years young, and he was born in Cuba. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps
slings to first, and that will end. Back now at Oregon. Park. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Manny Ramirez.
The last chance for him here. Hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of 9th inning comeback.
Chapman back to work. Fought off foul. Chapman now 1-run game. Way outside. Ball 1. Just missed. Pinch hitter coming on. Bryce Harper, a critical at bat in this game for him. Just missed.
3-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
Count is full.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Clark sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Nice grab. The tag got him. Wow, what a play. David Ortiz now at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And that's outside. Now 2-0.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an
rip to short. The tag, and that's the ball game.
I'ma stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love to hate it, no matter the situation. What? And everybody broke, whether spirit or funds. The mirrors can tell a lie. The talent cover the flow. The flow is covered by God. So my city, hold on. The lost angles, traveling for the lawn. Everyone ain't make me, I'm ready to stay that hard. Heavyweight in the industry wants. They rewrite since I gave first pass to Nikes. I've been here where the anacondas and where the lights is. When you good money, the industry loud being quiet and deaf damn cold. I'm like, yeah. Felt like quiet, I'm the guy in the office. Vendetta. And yeah, I see the culture divide, but I don't force it. I should have had a choice by now. They on that. I'm the wild guy, him. To the try hard, that be I'm the one that found a way out that dark place where all that
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, Black United Front is what we're about.
Yeah, to make another mob, to change another guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb. The big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds. The victorious odds, the challenge of Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If there's blood in the water, no stopping it. I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get metal.
We're live from Shield Woods Park. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Dreamers taking on the All-Stars. Now it's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. He caught it behind his back to first, and that's a great play for the out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike two. One out, bases
No
empty.
balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, bases empty. That to right. Tatis after it. And makes the play, and that's out number. Bottom of the first. And the batter now, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. One up, one down. Juan Soto now. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Messina. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Late with the swing there.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus.
Tosses to first. Out number 3. And we're back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. And the lefty kicks, delivers. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Trent Grisham stands in now and watches strike 1. That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was.
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And a count 1-2. That one to first. Ortiz. He'll do it himself. Out to escape. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Up the middle, Paris. Tosses to first and quickly one away in the second. So now here's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And that is out of play. Alvarez batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And that one hit to first. The tag, and he's out. Here's Ketel Marte. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 outs. And that one hammered. And out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Jason Varitek will hit next. That's outside. Ball 1. And that's in the dirt. Messina, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get.
And that ends the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. Crochet back to work. On the ground to third. And that chance handled. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Up the middle. Marte throws to first in time. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Jenkins under it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a high fly ball in the air, left field. And out number one on the grab. Elly De La Cruz at the dish. He's a guy who can fill up a scorecard.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy's at the
inside.
dish. He's a dream player for fans.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Towards first, and it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. And now it's Juan Soto. Runner on the go. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Line and a base hit into right. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Double play ball to second. Over to Seager.
That's an out.
Not in time at first.
No, he's safe.
It's a fielder's choice. Now here is David Ortiz. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike
Ball one's the
one.
count.
That's
Ball,
inside.
that's off the plate.
Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. Now
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes. That's out.
Swings and misses. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Ted Simmons. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll touch them all. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Stepping in, Manny Ramirez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that.
Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Grisham swings through it for strike one. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Into center. Touches down. That's a hit. And that holds the lead runner. Now men at first and second.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and it
slides, but he can't come up with it. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
That one down the line. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw to third. He is safe. The run comes in from second. It's 3-2. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. So bases all loaded up. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across. Top half of inning number 4.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, right side, Marte. That ends the inning,
out.
and they limit the ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ball 1.
And that one is inside. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, nice play. Throw to first, and he's safe at first.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
On the ground, could be 2. To second, that's 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
He takes it himself. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Ted Simmons. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Outside.
And that's outside. High in the air, out to right. Tatis under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Ramirez, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. This one high in the air to left center. Jenkins pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. The relay throw. Now here's Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there.
Inside.
And strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the back. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's 1 away. Walker Jenkins, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham pulls it down, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ramirez settles under it. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Rip to third. Fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So the batting order turns over. Kyren Paris digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
That's too
I got a
low.
ball, one strike.
1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground right side, Marte gets it to first.
He's out.
And it's a 1-2-3. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Juan Soto. Messina back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Just
Outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Jose Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's 3-3. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. 2 down. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. It's their second home run of the inning. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-3. Alvarez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Grisham makes the catch and the inning. Top of inning number 7, and now Fernando Tatis Jr. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So now it's Corey Seager. In the air, left field, down the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Simmons. And a foul ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always.
They take the force out. And welcome back to the ballpark. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Down the line. Ramirez on the move towards foul ground. And it's caught for the out. Jason Varitek now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's the strike. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Rizzo. That's out number 2.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
That one hammered center field. Grisham makes the catch. And we go to the 8th. Right back to him on the mound. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Soto going after it. Makes the catch for the second out. So 2 down now, and here is Jordan Westburg. Now fly ball to right center. Jenkins on the move to the alley. He's got it, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit. And now here is Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. This one in the air, right field. Tatis makes the grab for the second out. Next to hit, David Ortiz. First pitch misses. Erceg. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. In the air, center field. Grisham settles under it. He's got it, and that's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Inside, just missed. Just off the inside edge.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Tatis swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one just misses. 3. In 2 now.
On this count,
Felix Bautista on a pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Into the corner, but foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they take the lead. It's 6-4. And first offering is fouled off. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. One down, base is empty. To the right side, Marte fires to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. Last chance for the home team. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And a quick out, number 1. So now the DH spot, Yordan Alvarez. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away. Here. The bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to try.
Got him swinging. And now, Jason Varitek. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's fouled off. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 strike away. On the ground to short. On to first.
Out.
Ball game. And this one ends with a final score. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's North Dakota taking on New York. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Jenkins. And there's one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. That one in triple digits. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees.
He's out.
On the money. Nice play. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the DH, Mark McGwire. That's out to center field. Jenkins has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Back here with my pal Singy and getting to start, Mackenzie Gore.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's Juan Soto. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. They say you win. 1 out, bases empty.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. On the ground to the left. Slings it across. That's the 3rd out. And we're back. 2nd inning set to go. Here's Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill in his 7th season, 29 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Just off the inside edge.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
And now it's 1-2. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And now 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Ramirez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gets to it on to first. Got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Gore back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Pitch is in the dirt, and 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That one fouled off. Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, sends it over to first.
Out.
And very nicely done for the out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Now one missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A changeup missing. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped. Makes the catch. Inning over. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1's the count.
That one hammered left field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. It's 2-0.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Number 36. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give
No
up that
ball,
leadoff
2
home
strikes.
run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Misses
Ball.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a
1 ball,
strike.
2 strikes the count.
Headed down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. In the air, right side of the infield. Marte. 1 away. Manny Ramirez will hit next. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Lawler. The shortstop takes the ball. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Tatis going back, and it hits the fence. Run comes in from second, and they're up by 3. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right. Not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Mark McGwire, the next to hit. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Lawler on third. Kurtz at first. 1 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Left field way back there. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Ketel Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Well struck left field. And that one's gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Corrals it, and there's one down. Now, Elly De La Cruz.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Ramirez makes the grab, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Jenkins ranging back. And it's gone. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one pulled foul. 2 outs. And
One
that
ball,
skips into
2
there.
strikes.
Tied up here in the early going. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2 the count.
On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Next offering misses down and away.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
And that chance handled in plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Satchel comes to the plate. That's off the inside corner. Now 2-2. Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Hey! 0-1.
Satchel kicks and delivers.
Ball 1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Just
Inside, ball
missed.
2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He muscles that one out of here. It's 5-3. Rushing at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Brings it in, and there's one down. Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 1 with a fly out. High fly ball, right field. Tatis should have this one. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1's the count.
just missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Out to short, De La Cruz. The throw to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Sliced hard but foul. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Jenkins brings it in. 2 away now. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. He swings and fouls one off. And he deals. And that is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
This one in the air. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Page back to work. That's hard hit on the line. Tatis snags it, and there's one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Hurts. Lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just misses. Full count now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Mark McGwire now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Diving. Makes the grab. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Walker Jenkins. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And there's a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. The throw to second is offline.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Out there to center. On the move. Pulls it down, and there are two away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Jenkins in position. Squeezes it. And that is the third out of the inning. And we're back at the plate. Tyler O'Neill. That one is absolutely belted. And that is gone. He crushes that one to center field. And they add to the lead. It's 6-4. Bobby Milner comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Soto makes the play, and there's one away. Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Swung on, belted. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Dalton rushing. On the ground, and that squirts through. And that extends the inning. Here's the second baseman. Swung on, popped up left side. Fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back base hits. Pitch was away, so
they turn things over to the righty, Michael Kopech.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ramirez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Kopech, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. You're dialed into the show. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Manny Ramirez.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
O'Neill. He's got it, and there's one down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Hard hit, base hit. Tatis around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Way inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that'll load the bases. So up next, Walker Jenkins.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with. The base is loaded here.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Terry Pendleton. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball one. Just missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one misses, and the count's full. Ground ball could be two. The flip to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Next offering popped in the air, right field. One down. Nick Kurtz digs in now.
The first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Hit in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
McGuire, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Rip towards third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that is the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and here is Elly De La Cruz.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Now this is in the air down the line. O'Neill on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
One up, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. And that one fouled off. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-5. Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Neill under this one. And there's 2 away. here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Fly ball down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Misses. Now 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom of the 7th. Started after it, appeal to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Back after this on the show. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Kopech back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Kopech, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Soto going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Swinging a foul straight back. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that.
Max Muncy at the dish. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there are 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Rushing. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. This one in the air. Ramirez settles under it. Makes the catch. And ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that misses. And that's ball 1. That one hooked foul. Tatis waits. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 1 down. And now the DH, Manny Ramirez. And fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
Hey!
And delivers outside. And there's a base hit to left. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Laser base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one ripped, but foul. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Out to center, Jenkins. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game. And get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Jose Bautista can't hold up, and that's a strike. In the air, right field. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. We go to the 9th. Now here it Mason Miller gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Headed down the line. Bautista coming on. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Miller, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Bautista hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Lawler. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the 9th, and now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one is back. Hauls it in on the warning track. So they're down to their final out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's inside.
Ball 2.
A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. In the air to left down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Tap foul at the plate. This could end it. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. This one is over. 6.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, face like you only come around